Sunday, 16th of April 1944. Remember yesterday's date because it was special for me. When a girl gets her first kiss, it's always an important date. Last night, I was sitting with Peter on his sofa bed and he soon put his arm around me. I put my arm around him too and we sat very close. We have sat like this before, but never as close as we were last night. He wanted me to put my head on his shoulder. Then he rested his head on mine. Oh, it was so wonderful. He touched my cheek, my arm, and my hair. At 9:30 we stood up to go. Peter had to check the building. I was standing next to him. I must have made the right movement. I don't know how, because he gave me a kiss. It was a kiss through my hair, half on my left cheek and half on my ear. I ran downstairs and didn't look back. Friday, 28th of April 1944. Last night, Peter and I were sitting on the sofa as usual, in each other's arms. Suddenly, the usual Anne disappeared. The confident, noisy Anne and the second Anne took her place. This second Anne only wants to love and to be gentle. Tears came to my eyes. Did he notice? He made no movement. Did he feel the same way as I did? He said very little. There were no answers to my question. At 8:30 I stood up and went to the window where we always say goodbye. I was still on number 2. He came over to me and I threw my arms around his neck and kissed him on his left cheek. I was going to kiss his other cheek too, when my mouth met his and we kissed each other again and again. Last night was a great shock to my heart. The gentle Anne doesn't appear very often, and she was not going to go away quickly. Oh, Peter, what have you done to me? What do you want from me? But if I was older and he wanted to marry me, what would I say? And be honest, I couldn't marry him. Peter is not strong enough as a person. He is still a child. Tuesday, 2nd of May 1944. I asked Peter whether I should tell father about us. He thinks that I should. I was glad. It means that he is sensible. As soon as I came downstairs, I went with father to get some water. While we were on the stairs, I said, Father, when Peter and I are together, we don't exactly sit at opposite ends of the room. But you have probably guessed that. Do you think that's wrong? Father paused for a moment, then answered, No, I don't think it's wrong. But Anne, when you are living so close together as we do, you have to be careful. Later on Sunday morning, he said more to me about it. You must be the one to be careful. It's the man who always wants to go further. In the outside world, it's different. You are free. You see other boys and girls, and you can play sports and do a lot of different things. But here, you see each other every hour of the day. Be careful, Anne, and don't take it too seriously. Father says that I shouldn't go upstairs so often, but I still want to. Yes, I'm going. Wednesday, 3rd of May 1944. For the last 2 weeks, we have been eating lunch at 11:30 on Saturdays. From tomorrow, it will be like that every day. That will be one meal less each day. it's still very hard to get vegetables. This afternoon we ate some bad cooked lettuce, add some bad potatoes, and you have a meal fine enough for a king. I haven't had my periods for more than 2 months, but it finally started last Sunday. It's a trouble and mess. I'm glad. You can imagine we often say, why are there wars? Why can't people live together peacefully? No one can give a really good answer. Why is England making bigger and better aeroplanes and bombs and at the same time also building new houses? Why do government give millions each day for war when they spend nothing on medicine or poor people? Why must people go without food when there are mountains of food going bad in other part of the world? Oh, why are people so crazy? It's not only government who make war. No, the common man is guilty too. We give our governments the authority to do it. There is something in people that makes them murder and kill. Unless all human beings change, there will still be wars.